Now, no doubt I've caused a bit of a stir. I don't like attacking anyone who has called a hoax in basic. But when somebody doesn't call the big thing like that Hampstead, because we saw Jeranism come from nowhere, go well past people like myself and Dave and Spudgy Pang and any other Krusty Christopherson, people who are actually calling the hoax, doing a bit of seven code work, and suddenly Jeranism. And he doesn't do any of those codes or anything. Sure, he's doing his bit on the flat earth, but we were just waiting to see what else he would do when he came up with the Hampstead satanic baby shoes. And Dave was the first just to rip the shit out of that. And I thought, fantastic job there, because we don't want these people around who are doing that type of thing. 80% good and then 20% bad. No doubt Jerry's got something else in store soon. And I'm afraid Russiavids know better. And here you go, Russiavids. Hope you're watching this, right? This is what Dave thinks about you. Now, Dave's not here now to join in the fray, but I'm sure one day he'll open up his thing and he'll be proud of what I've done here, because I'm the only one that's going to cover it. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, I've only got this amateur screen-matic, being Christmas and everything, and, I had to buy a few gifts for friends, as, it's culturally what we do. They're giving me something, and just having a bit of a break this time of year, and it costs a bit of money to do that. Now, it's not recording sound, but if you could get the sound here, he calls this a pantomime because it clearly is. I mean, there's people onlookers. It's an amazing bit of footage here, the particular thing. Let me just show you these onlookers. And he does this bit here. Where's the onlookers bit? Wait on. Oh, yeah, here. Right, here's the onlookers. Just let me expand the view here a bit. Yes, here you go. Now, this is obviously ridiculous. It's supposed to be a battle going on here, and all the people are here watching it. They're all very clean clothes. And anyway, that looks like green screen to me. So he's calling that bit all right. But in the middle of this text, a few times he says, people die in these wars eventually. All modern wars, I can't say pre-1700. Battle of the Boyne certainly is a fraud. And no doubt even Bannockburn and William Wallace, they're probably all frauds too. I mean, it's harder for me to say that. I can't guarantee you one way or the other. I'm not there. The documentation's pretty sketchy. But we know if there's hoax wars all in the modern era, that no doubt back in that era, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. I can't guarantee that, but certainly I'm not going to call any of these modern Middle East conflicts like Libya and like Syria, which we've seen time and time again as a hoax. He's muddying the waters, and then getting massive view counts for this muddy waters. Whereas, I mean, Dave Johnson, just for one, he's only had 3,500, and thank whatever here that he's, I don't want to say, because people say, oh, you can't say that, profaning the Lord's name. But, thank the Lord, as it were, is what people say, that he has only got 3,000 here for this video, because he's calling war too real for what we know it is. Now, he should know better, but he's done the giants of Baalbek, and I've covered that already. And there you go, Mr. Russiavids. That's what Dave thinks of you. I think the same. We tried to tell you, you'd been around with us. We told you different things. I sent you Baalbek and said, look, that's just a fabrication, unfinished stone, such a common thing in all these things. Dave's done work on the pyramids. You should have watched that. And he's got Baalbek and pyramids, and giants are building them, and dinosaurs are coexisting. We've got videos on the dinosaur hoax. Myself, Dave, and several others have done that one. Just ignores all that work, and yet can get so many people sucked in. I think a lot of it is YouTube helping him and just beefing his views up. They're not really true. Who could get 250 come 60 views, thousand? It went up over 10,000, 15,000 in a short time. When I looked at it, it was 252 or 3, and by the time in the morning, it was 266. That's how fast it was going up. I only saw it the other day and it was 90. And I thought, gee, that's a lot of views for 2 days. And by the fourth day, it's 250 and 60. What a laugh. Takes me a year and a half and 2 years to get that sort of views for a video. Who's he kidding? His videos aren't that good. And on a topic like the moon. So, yeah, people will attack me. I don't care. And overrunning with this satanic thing. In my opinion, it's just another thing created to fear people up. You know, if there's anything like the devil or Satan's in the spiritual realm, it's not existing on this planet. Evil is in the heart of people, and any true Christian should be just into the few gospel bit, even all the letters and the revelation and all that. It's all added on. Go and look at the history of it. You know, if you're a true Christian, and I was taught this as a kid, you know, they follow Jesus. It's a hippie style thing, and this is why Catholic brothers, mind you, even people like that were saying that. So for all their warts, and I mean, there's plenty. Don't think I'm sticking up in any way, shape, or form Catholic Church. These are individual people, of course, lay teachers and brothers come sisters. It was in that era they were bringing the guitars into the church. I'm thinking, you know, the era. It's a bit more hippie now. And they were pretty much all that old stuff and old darkness of the church, you know, had to go out. And of course, it never went out too far. And it's very well kept up by Armstrong, Hinn, Osteen, and that Atla Worldwide Ministries. Well, I'm afraid, Russiavids, you know better than that. And we told you that giants are a fraud. We told you that Baalbek's a fraud. We told you the pyramids are a fraud. And we asked for your help with Hampstead against Jerry. Wouldn't do it. And we also asked for a few other things from you over time. And you've always been not with it. With dinosaurs, Ken Hovind. I thought I pulled you up on that one. But no, you're back onto Ken Hovind again. Obviously, you and Kent, you know, it's a little bit bummy chummy there together. I don't know. Pretty strange. Ken Hovind's a ball earther, real convinced one. And I saw Jerry Nism to do with him, and he was reading a bit out about Jerry Nism. So they got two sides of the coin, and why would Ken Hovind particularly read a letter out from Jerry Nism? You thought of that? Even their opposite views, they're all supporting each other in one way or the other. The View Club, we've got Jeff C. You know, there's something stinking about all of this. The people who make the best videos aren't getting the views. I noticed Budgie Pang's got quite a good little series of videos just on the blackjack idea, etc. 150 views, see? And this idiot's getting 200 odd thousand views in 4 days? You're joking me, mate. And then he comes to me, cheers, bruv. And he's calling me a view club because I had 1,700 views in a couple of weeks on one video. And okay, there was one video I've got 700,000 views in like 3 years. You know, he was just trying to have a little dig back, a little girly boy he is. So I'm sorry, Russiavids, but we gave you so much chance. And, you know, did you see that? You're sticking up for Dave there a while ago, saying you support Dave. Well, Dave's not stupid, mate. Dave is not stupid. He sent me this, right? So just understand, I know you like Dave a lot more than me in a way, but you don't. You're obviously just a liar. You don't. Dave's got quite a few followers in your country, so you're a bit wary there. You try and crawl up Dave's backside, and here's what Dave thinks about you. And I know he wanted me to make this video, and I know that he will make one when he's back online at some stage, and I know he'll comment and applaud what I've done here, because we're getting at you, mate. You're a troll, you're a view club, you and that PK22, you know, just PK is a 7-Eleven sort of code there in that one, isn't it now? 16 and 11, we know that. That's the year of the James Bible, which is a fraudulent book, serious. Okay, they used some of the old manuscripts. Some of that might have had some better quality about it. They formulated that book to mind control people. Came out 1611, 911. But, I just hate the way you talk about it, mate. And the way you, into this Giants bit, even though we showed you Baalbek's fraudulent, you don't care. And you never supported us on Hampstead, and that's the worst of the lot. The baby shoe children. The baby shoe children. So there's from Dave. Look, check this Shills videos out. He's a troll. And if we hit that, what do we get? Your vid, mate. Your shilly vid telling us that people are dying in wars. You know, absolutely ridiculous. So there you go, mate. That's what your reward is. You shouldn't have messed with people like me and Dave. We're not stupid, right? You are ridiculous. You know, but that's just how you're always going to be. He's got the 33 showing there. And look, sometimes these things just happen in something you're doing. That's them putting it. I wonder whether he liked to highlight that. Who knows? But this is fraud, we know. But your statements, I can't get this to play. I've only got the Screenmatic that's, you know, non-professional. And the new version of it really is not playing anything that's recorded. You should hear him saying, people died, people died, people died, people died. I had it repeating. Absolute ridiculous stuff. This is ridiculous, yeah, but to call that out, where's your Pearl Harbor video, mate? You're American. You should be easily wanting to do a Pearl Harbor is a hoax video to back Dave up. I've done one, but you're not doing one because you're a shill, mate. And that's it. And you come to me, cheers, bruv. No cheers, bruv, to me, mate. You pull up that handstand, you pull this video back up, put it back up and say you're wrong and sorry, apologise to the good people on here about your fear porn, you're over the top Satan, you're over the top Talmudic push, and start exposing more 4x2s, mate. You never mention them. It's all just elite, 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 elite. You list like, you're just a piece of rubbish, mate. Sorry, that's just how it is.